Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That was a great game, man. Did that game live up to the hype? I believe it did. Celtics, Nets, game one came down to the final shot. Who won? Man, that game was very, very, very entertaining. From Kyrie Irving continuing to get booed and basically putting up 40, to Jaylen Brown bleeding, Jason Tatum showing spurts of him being the best player on the court at times with his playmaking ability. I think he had about, 8, 9 assists? Let me just double check that real quick for you guys. Tatum had 8 assists, and he pretty much had 7 assists in the first quarter. So the game started out pretty chippy, man. I don't know what's up with the refs, my man Gucci over there calling all these calls. It was really ticky-tacky. A lot of people had two fouls in the first quarter. Drummond had 2. I think Bruce Brown had 2. I believe Tice had 2. Al Horford had 2. Smart picked up a couple fouls. Jason Tatum had 2 in the second quarter. Man, you would think the refs will let these guys play basketball and get a rhythm, but clearly the refs wanted to take over the game. I don't know why. Moving along, though, it was an entertaining game. Like I said, Kyrie Irving had 40 points. Jason Tatum hit the game-winning shot at the end of the game. Game-winning layup, which was his first playoff game winner. Does this mean the series goes 7? I mean, it will be better for either one of these teams to finish this in 6 games, because the Bucks are probably going to sweep, which the Bucks are playing now. They're probably going to sweep the Bulls. I mean, respect to the Bulls could pull out a game, but they're not going past 5. I got Celtics in 6. But this game, man, the grit of Marcus Smart hitting a lot of clutch shots. I believe Marcus Smart had 20 points. He was what? Let me see. Marcus Smart had 20 points. He hit 4 threes, which was game high for the team. 4 of 9, 44% from the field. And he made the key pass at the end of the game to solidify the W. Marcus Smart was probably the MVP of this game with his defense, his playmaking ability, his IQ, keeping players settled down. There was a lot of, arguing with the refs from numerous players, Grant Williams, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. They always get into it with the refs. But Marcus Smart kind of kept his team level-headed. And Al Horford letting people know where they need to be defensively in timeouts, during the games, things like that. Al Horford actually had a good game as well. On the Brooklyn side, Nick Claxton was probably the most valuable person outside of Kyrie Irving today. When Drummond picked up those fouls early, he came in and gave them great spark. He was out rebounding Al Horford and Tice and giving them second chance points. He was out there looking like Rob. And, if Rob comes back for the series, then they're really going to be done for, you know what I'm saying? But Nick Claxton actually gave these guys some good minutes, man. I was impressed by Nick Claxton's, defense and rebounding, and even, his offensive prowess. He had 13 points and 8 rebounds. Now, that was a game high of rebounds outside of Al Horford. Nobody else really had a really good rebounding game. This was pretty much a one-on-one on rebounding. Usually Drummond has, a lot of rebounds, but because he was in foul trouble, he only picked up 4 rebounds. 4 rebounds for Andre Drummond, that is an anomaly. That doesn't usually happen. Looking at the fouls real quick, because I want to, let's see. Kyrie Irving had 4. KD had 3. Bruce Brown had 5 fouls. Now, Bruce Brown is usually that third spark for them if Seth Curry's not having a good game. He was completely taken out the game. He was getting bullied by Jaylen Brown. He was kind of, just on the court. He wasn't really hitting any shots. How many points he had? He only took 3 shots, and he had 5 points. So he didn't really provide them anything. Seth Curry had 6 assists. 6 assists. He started off the game well, hitting some great shots in the first quarter, kind of getting them going. And, because KD just couldn't get anything going. It was Jason Tatum had pretty much KD on lock for the majority of the first half. Even the third quarter, he started to get open towards the end of the game. And, KD's KD. You can't really stop him for too long. But Seth Curry was 6 assists. Kyrie Irving was 6 assists in a beautiful dime, man. Beautiful dime. Hopefully I put the clip in. But a beautiful dime to end the third quarter, I believe. 6 assists for him. It was looking like Brooklyn was going to take this game in the fourth quarter. Kyrie Irving started to cook. Celtics fans, Leave that man alone, please. The more you rattle Kyrie Irving, the more he's going to want to drop 50 on you. And when he's engaging with you guys now, because before he would just ignore it and just play big and just continue to ignore it and let you guys say whatever and address it in the post-game interview and stuff like that. But now he's doing it in the middle of the game, which is scary for you guys. Anytime a villain wants to be a villain and continue to do his job, it's going to be a long series. Celtics fans, do me a favor. Just leave Kyrie alone. If you want to boo him, just wait until he's on the free throw line and let him have it. Outside of that, when he's touching the ball, anytime in the open court, just leave that man alone. But yeah, this was a great game, man. Like I said, great game from Jason Tatum as he kind of he started off the game playmaking. TV Tatum is here, man. It's time he's going to snatch the torch. That was the first step. Getting a game winner, right? Now they have to take care of business. Game 2 on Wednesday. But yeah, this was a wonderful game, man. Let me know in the comment section what stood out to y'all, what y'all liked about this game, and what do you expect the rest of the series to go. As I said before, I got Celtics in 6, and I'm sticking to it. I'll see you on the next video, man.